So you know you feel drained right now, but you don't know exactly why or how to change it. So in this video, we're going to pretend this is you. All right, so right now, of course, you're gonna be sad because you're drained. So is this your fault? The reason you're feeling drained? Is it your fault? Yes. Is it other people's fault? Yes. But you can also change it. You can understand what's going on and change it for the better. Okay? So I'm going to be focusing on parts of the body. So the first part is the brain. So that's all like the cognitive functions, right? That's what it's basically what you're thinking, how you function in life, all the years of studying, not only book smarts but street smarts, everything that's like intelligence, like reasoning and things like that, right? And the next part is your heart. So that's just your love that you're putting out, right? That you're giving to yourself as well. And right here, your gut. So people say your gut feeling, right? Knowing exactly how you feel, and it's just something that you can't really explain, but you know it's right. And then the next area is your downstairs area, right? And whatever you have down there, that's not the point of the video, but it is very important, right? So, and also we're gonna talk about something that we can't see, which is kind of like your aura that you give off, right? So for some people, you might be feeling drained because there's no real direction with where your energy, all of you is going. You have no direction. It might be going to some people you don't know, that don't value you. It might be going to your job that you don't even like. It might be going to social media, doom scrolling all day. It might be going to who knows, like, you know your life. So it might be going to something that it's just mediocre, right? You know, it's not bad, but it's not something you really want to do, right? So once you understand that all of this going all over the place, right? Some people understand that if you take all of the energy, everything that you have, and focus it on one point, right here. Focus it on one point, because now you're using your experience. Experience is so important, because you're the only person that thinks like you. You're the only person that has the same circumstances, the same events, right? Somebody can be sitting in the same room, but they're not in the same seat as you. Something that you've thought of or you've gone through in the past, you might interpret that way differently because of something that you've gone through, right? You're probably smarter in an area than somebody, right? For your love, it's very, very valuable. You know, your gut feeling, that's something that only some people aren't really in tune with that, right? And then this energy down here, right? That kind of like, there's science behind it, like attracting your partner, whatever. You know, it is a touchy subject, but you know, we're still human. So if you understand that it actually does matter, especially when on a biological level, right? All that does matter, right? But for some people, it might have been wounded in all of these areas, right? So down here, some people didn't have the option to give up this part of themselves, right? It wasn't something that they wanted to do, right? So it might be a little wounded, right? So you might feel a little insecure or things like that, right? And now for your gut, there might be some things that you're eating that's messing up your gut. Like there's a whole microbiome right here. It's gonna affect your whole health, but also like with your gut, when you have that gut feeling and you ignore it so much, it might be a little wounded, right? With your heart, you might have been heartbroken, and that's, you know, that's some people haven't gone through a big heartbreak yet, but some people have. So that also affects the way you love people or you love yourself. Now with your intelligence, some people might feel like what you bring to the table or your intelligence wasn't worth it, right? But once you work on fixing those wounds, because like even right now, you're valuable. If you feel like you're hurt, you're valuable right now. But imagine if you put all that energy into one place, right? Whether it be, say, if you want to get closer to God, put that energy into that, strengthening that. If you want to help more people, get more friends and things like that, build that community. Imagine if you put all your energy into that, strengthening those relationships, strengthening those bonds that were broken, having healthy relationships, right? If you already have a business, or if you're working on a project, imagine if you put all your energy into that instead of things that really don't matter, right? Focusing on your health, that's another thing. That's a whole process. Instead of putting your energy to something else, put it into that. All these things are bettering you. If you want to learn more about your finances, or if you want to have meaningful fun, once you put your energy into that, it's going to bring back value into yourself. But some people already understand that. Some people, that makes sense. But you might be feeling drained because guess what? You have value. But some people don't know how much value they actually have. So, say you're making friends. You don't have to be in relationships where you don't feel like you're being respected, you don't feel like you're being heard. You're allowed to know your value, right? If you're in a business, you might be charging too little. You might not even be charging at all. Of course, you're going to be drained if you're not charging what you're worth, right? Because that's so much time that you put into yourself to learning. Of course, you should be charging. So, my question to you is, how much do you feel like you're worth? It's okay if somebody isn't able to give you what you want or pay the price. But don't let anybody get you at a discount. Right? If you have a business, or have them pay the price that you're worth, and that's fine. Some people feel a little scared because they know they're worth way more than what they're charging, right? So what do you feel like you are worth? And don't let anybody tell you different. All right? Because once people give you what you're worth, now it's a cycle, because you're going to put it back into yourself and developing yourself. Then you're going to charge more because you have more expertise. And it's going to be a cycle of you growing, becoming better. So that's it. Bye, K-Loves.